Hello there and welcome to the Bearded Peacock. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United and Leeds fans. Leeds are off to Wembley, of course, the playoff final, 26th of May, Sunday the 26th of May, 3 p.m. kickoff. Leeds United are there. Who will they face? Either West Brom or Southampton. That game is tomorrow as of recording. The game has just finished. Leeds United 4, Norwich City nil. Leeds go to Wembley for the first time in, I think off the top of my head, I think it's 15 years since we got beat by Doncaster in the final of the League One playoff final. Yeah, buzzing, you know what I mean? Fantastic, but it's very much like I've just I'll get into the game, but notice at the end of the game, I've seen some playoffs, recently this season's playoffs where the fans are going absolutely bonkers. They're on the pitch, the players are being lifted up by fans, etc., which is great and enjoy the moment. But this, you can see the boys are enjoying it. They're buzzing, they're happy, and it's great to see. But it's very much on to the next one. We've got a job to do. It's a final. It's going to be a tricky game, whoever we're going to face here at Wembley, and just get on with it and go again. Yeah, enjoy it, like Ampadu said at the end of the game. We're going to enjoy it for a couple of days, and then we're going to get straight on it and think about the final. And that's the mentality. We're not just happy to be there. We're expected to go up. It needs to happen really, and the boys are just buzzing. You can see it, smiles and smiles and smiles all the way round, and epitomised by Jorginho Ruta, who was absolutely fabulous today. We'll get into it now, but yeah, I liked that mentality from Leeds. Yeah, we're going to Wembley. Yeah, it's a playoff final. It's going to be a fabulous occasion, and enjoy the moment. But we've got a job to do, and the party can start. When we win that game, that's when you party. But smiles all round. It's fabulous to see. And Leeds United absolutely blew away Norwich City today. Absolutely fantastic. I knew we would. I didn't have any sort of, I was nervous a little bit just because of the fact that if we lose the game, it's Championship football again. You know what I mean? And that's a certainty. But I wasn't too nervous. I knew Leeds had this Norwich side in the bag really, and as it was, they were awful, to be honest with you. I mean, any Norwich fans watching, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna curse your side. I thought they were absolutely awful. As good as we were, Norwich offered absolutely zero. Bar the mistake that Ampadu made and Josh Sargent comes in. If that goes in, to be fair, at 2-1, it's a completely different game in the first half. As it was, Leeds started on the front foot. We got the goal. Eli Gruev picked a nice time to score his first goal. It's a free kick. You can see him sort of, he's sort of signalling to the set piece coach or one of the coaches on the sideline. Should I have a shot? What should I do? Conversations with Cree Somerville beforehand. He then steps over the ball, does Cree, and he has a shot. It's completely caught Angus Gunn in the goal off guard. Whips into the goal on 1-0 on 7 minutes, and what a start that is. I think Leeds United had already started quickly. It was all about the start. Start quick and get on it, and we did. And he goes bonkers. Of course he does. It's his first goal for Leeds. Gruev is fantastic. It was brilliant today. Alongside Kamara, I thought they were both absolutely fantastic. But you could see Leeds were hungry. We were hungry for that. We wanted that a lot more than Norwich did as well. First to every single ball. No, you're not getting past us. We're going to nick the ball and we're going to pass it around like we have done for numerous times early on in the season. I know we came into this game or into the playoff campaign in awful form. But we really, really controlled the game, and obviously we're 2-0 up after 20 minutes, and it's a fantastic goal. This Archie Gray plays his part down to the Willie Nonto on the right hand side. The ball in is absolutely delicious. It's right on his head, Pirot, and Pirot just nods it in as Gunn's coming out to meet him, nods it in. Just had to get it away from the goalkeeper. He did that 2-0 on 20 minutes, and you're thinking, wow. But there's always that Leeds fan in the back of your mind saying, don't mess this up, Leeds, don't mess this up, because as good as we were playing, it was always a chance at Norwich. You know, you always think that the opposition are going to come back into it. As it was, like I said, Norwich City were absolutely awful tonight. As we were brilliant though. Like I said, we were more hungry. We were hungrier for the ball. Every single time that Norwich got it, we were hunting them down. It was, like I said, what we were good at earlier on in the season, going into it in poor form, like I said, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, you know, when I was previewing it, it doesn't matter what kind of form you're in. It's two games, and you know, it's you know, you've just got to play up on the day, and tonight we absolutely did, and Norwich just couldn't live with us, and you know, I thought all round the pitch was just absolutely fabulous. I thought Joe Rodon was brilliant, back to his best again. No silly little stray passes from him. He was stepping up onto the Norwich attackers. Like I said, no, 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 you're not getting that ball that goes through. I'm going to step in and get it. And he actually won the free kick, didn't he? That led to, you know, Eli Gruev's goal, and you know, he wins the ball up high in the pitch, gets, you know, chopped down by the Norwich player. Eli puts it in, and it's 1-0. So he had a really good game. I thought Ampadu was very, very assured alongside him. And like I said, the boys in the middle of the park, Kamara and Eli Gruev, were brilliant. And then you've got the two, you know, the guys that have shown all season, really, up until the very last, what they're very, very, very capable, you know, of. And these boys, Jorginho, Ruta, Willie Gnonto, and Chris Somerville in particular, just smiles on the faces. It's great to see. They're clearly enjoying themselves. Go out and enjoy it. Go and show your class. And they did that tonight. Shout out to Yo Perot as well. I know I said his goal was pretty simple, but he had to be there. And I thought there was little intricate bits of play that was good. And he was better on the ball today. He was better on the ball. And that's what we haven't seen from him for some time now. He was better on the ball. He was picking out passes better. And he looked to cause, you know, he was causing Norwich all sorts of problems, to be fair. So I think, you know, that's you know what we can do when we're on it, aren't we? We're back to his best tonight, and could have had. I think really it could have ended up about, if you know, if all the goals go in, they never do they? But it could have ended up about double what it was. I think it could have ended up about 8-0. You know, you could say, yeah, Norwich could have had that one from Josh Sargent. It was a fabulous save from Melier, wasn't it? To be fair, mistake by Ampadu, but Ilian was there to mop it up. And like I said, if that goes in, Josh Sargent, I don't know what the minute was, but maybe it was 20 odd minutes. If that goes in and it's 2-1, the crowd starts to maybe get a little bit nervous. As it was, you know, he makes that save and we go and blow them away. It's 3-0 just before half time. Again, it's lovely play by Peru down the left hand side. I think he nicks the ball off the Norwich defender and just finds a yard or two, and then sprints into the space, crosses in for I think it's Somerville, who, I think the defender pokes it. He just gets it, pokes it, but it goes to Ruter, who hammers the ball straight, you know, off the bar. Lovely finish, and it's 3-0. And you're thinking then, probably game over. But like I said again, the Leeds fan in your mind just thinks, come on lads, it's not done yet, and can't relax just yet when, you know, even at 3-0. But you know, and the commentators are saying, oh, they're in the final, they're nearly in the final, and you're thinking, don't say that, don't say that. But as it was, again, it gets to half time, 3-0. Norwich are offering absolutely nothing. And they offered nothing the whole game, really. You know, they had a little bit of a spell of sort of possession, sort of midway through second half, sorry. But second half starts and it should be 4-0, 30, 40 seconds into the second half. It's lovely play again by Jorginho Ruta, who nicks the ball and advances towards the penalty box. Plays it into Somerville. He one touch onto Peru in the middle of the penalty box, 6 yards or so out. Should have scored. He just hit it straight at gun, and that should have been 4-0 there and then, and probably maybe we go on to score 5, 6, 7 even maybe, but wasn't to be. And at that stage, at 3-0, you can kind of afford to maybe, you know, it's disappointing, but you know, you can afford to miss chances at that stage of the game. Then, you know, obviously, I think Cree misses a couple of chances, Gunn has a couple of saves, and then starts to ring the changes. Of course he does. Why wouldn't you? At that stage, you're 3-0 up, you're cruising in the game. Actually, I think we get the fourth before he starts making some changes. Again, this is really nice play. There's a save, isn't there, from going down low to his right hand side, but Firpo doesn't give it up. Norwich just stands still. Firpo doesn't give it up. Squares it to Somerville, who passes it into the empty net for 4-0 on 68 minutes. And yeah, look, we're at Wembley. You know, you can't ask for much more than that, can you? And it's a step again towards the right direction. We just need to keep going. You know, it's one game. Let's see who we play, but it'll be a difficult match. You know, regardless. But if we play like that, we're sorted. You know, and we're into the Premier League next season, I believe. But just to see the smiles on the lads' faces, you know, like Rute in particular, because it's been tough for him. He's not played well at all these last few months, really. Was a ghost on Sunday, and you know, in a difficult position for him, not his usual position. And tonight he was just brilliant. He was brilliant, and you know, got his goal. But he was all over the pitch, and I was thinking, come on, Daniel, take him off because he was on a yellow card. Take him off. Just take him off. If he's in that sort of mood, you know, you don't want him suspended for the final, do you? But yeah, if the lads are in that sort of mood, nobody's stopping them. And Norwich were no match for Leeds United today. I didn't think there would be. I knew we'd win this one comfortably. I must admit, I did. I wasn't. I was nervous because of the stature of the game, but I wasn't really nervous about the opposition. I thought we had Norwich's number really. I thought they were really really poor, but it's about Leeds United tonight. It's about us going to Wembley and let me know your comments. Are you going to try and go? Are you going to have you booked your tickets already and your train and your hotel and everything like that? You know, let me know in the comments there below. And yeah, delighted. It's everything's still on for Leeds. The dream of Premier League football, straight back to the Premier League, is on. And I'm sure now I'm saying this now, but before we even go up, but I'm sure if we were to go up, we'd be probably in a better position than we were when we went up last time under Bielsa. So let's hope we do it. You know, it's another game. It's a win. Enjoy it, but you know we have to get back on it and see it through till the very end. We don't want to be playing Norwich City next season, do we? Obviously. But thank you very much for watching. Leave me your comments in the section below. Obviously, much better than our last game at Ellen Road in the playoffs in the Championship, wasn't it? Much better feeling. Thanks for watching, everybody. Marching on together. See you at Wembley.